This week I'm going to preview the Group 1 Caulfield Guineas. It's perhaps not the strongest race we've seen of this particular three-year-old event, but look, it's still a very interesting race. I think the top three chances, Dalasan, Alligator Blood and Kubrick, are clearly better than the others. There's plenty of publicity around the wide draw of Dalasan, but look, I'm not going to let that put me off. I really like him in this race. Ever since he ran in the size produce as a two-year-old over 1,400 metres at Flemington, he's given me the impression that he wanted further than that trip. And all of this preparation so far, he's been running very, very well, but here he finally gets up to the 1,600 metres. And off that last start run in the Guineas Prelude, where he really powered to the line late after wanting to hang in, I think that behaviour cost him victory, but he gets the blinkers on here, he gets up to a mile. I just think this horse is potentially well and truly above average and a genuine Group 1 horse, and I think he gets the scenario here to show that. Of course, the wide barrier is some risk, but historically the betting market overcompensates for those factors, so you're going to get the price to more than take on that risk, so I never let those things put me off. And I think usually I'm happy to side on the side of the horse that's got the talent, and that's definitely Dalasan in this race. Alligator Blood is certainly dangerous. He won the Guineas Prelude. He's still unbeaten. His big edge here is that he'll go forward and make his own luck, and I think even though Dalasan was closing strongly, I think Alligator Blood will still be fine at the 1,600 metres. The other danger, Kubrick, the Chris Waller runner. Look, he's been racing in Sydney against some really elite three-year-olds, so I think his runs have still been quite solid. And as we saw as a two-year-old up in Brisbane, he's also the one looking for the mile, so it wouldn't surprise me if he ran to a big new peak here. He's got another wide draw like Dalasan to contend with, but he'll probably go right back and be storming home. But yeah, for me, Dalasan, I've rated him around that 320 mark, and he's a fair bit better than that in the market, so I think he's a great bet. For my best bets, we're going to go with the Godolphin pair at Caulfield, and they are Caulfield race 6, number 3, Flit. She had no luck last start in the 1,000 Guineas Prelude, would have won with clear running. Felt ever since she's a two-year-old, she's a Group 1 filly in the making, especially up to a mile. I think she gets the chance to show that here. She's got a beautiful barrier just to keep one on her inside and stay too wide and perhaps make her own luck here. She won't be too far back off the lead, perhaps 3 and no more than 4 lengths back, and I think her turn of foot and leg strength will prove too much for them. And it's a similar case with Avilius in race 7, number 5. He really bounced back to form last start in Sydney, recorded outstanding figures, and also gave the clear impression that he's looking for 2,000 metres, which he gets here. So I think he comes into this race with the best rating, potential to improve up to the 2,000 metre trip, and I think he's on the cusp of staking his claim as the best middle distance weight for H horse in Australia, and I think he can also demonstrate that in this race. So I really think he's a great betting prospect on the day.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now. You wanna ride in the 6? You wanna